Okay. Get front and then
One more after that, so yeah.
Okay.
I just was curious because as you were talking about Keith Baxter the other night, had some vivid memories of the production, and I was wondering, even though you were so young, if there was anything you remember about maybe a certain cast member or some story that you
I have
carried
one
with you.
story, and I have one story about Keith, and I know he'll be not very happy to know that I'm telling this story, but I'm going to tell it. In the scene where they decide to rob I don't know who they're robbing.
Pilgrims.
Who is it?
Pilgrims.
Oh, the Pilgrims, that's right. Yeah. And Keith, there's that scene where he has the cape and he goes like this and then he's got a hat on. He shot it 11 times. He could not keep that hat on. And my father wanted to keep the shot because it was very funny. And Keith absolutely insisted that he was going to keep this hat on. And he finally did it on the 11th take.
Your father didn't do many comic parts actually in movies, but
No.
he was very funny.
Yes, he was very funny.
Because he did radio comedy. That's fantastic.
Yeah, but it's very interesting because he thought that his acting was not very good in this movie, and I think it's probably one of his best acting in his career, don't you?
He was very intimidated by Gielgud.
Well, he was brilliant. Wasn't Sir John absolutely incredible in
It seemed like your father was lavishing more care on Gielgud scenes. That's my opinion.
Well,
I don't know if you agree.
They were also in
Yeah.
that amazing, cathedral.
Yeah, but the lighting from Gielgud seems to be special.
Yes. Yeah, well,
That's the way I see
know,
it anyway.
yes. Sir John.
Next question.
Yeah, I just want to know about the casting and if you had a relationship with John Gielgud before, or if you know anything about the casting process, because it's interesting to see him on screen as opposed to Gielgud in there. I mean, they're very different characters, but the way they approach the role was interesting, and yeah, Gielgud was incredible.
Yeah, he was. He really was. Well, both Sir Ralph Richardson and Sir John were friends of my father. I mean, we lived in England for like a split second when I was about on and off. I mean, we had. I think we actually had homes in England for a while.
Really? You had homes everywhere.
Well, not really. There was a lot of hotels.
Yeah.
There was a lot of hotels. But they were both friends of my father, and he greatly admired Sir Ralph. And we went to see a play in London on the West End, and I wish I remembered the name of it, but they were both starring in it, and it was just the two of them. And I think from that play is when he decided that he wanted both of them, and he wasn't really sure which one, if Sir John was going to do the narration or, and Sir Ralph was going to play the king. So it was kind of like a, let's toss the coin and see.
It's the right choice.
Yeah, it was. He was so good in it. I mean, that's an Oscar-winning performance, I think.
If Bosley Crowther hadn't trashed it.
Yes, I know. That really destroyed this movie. Do you all know this?
Yeah.
You do know this?
Yeah.
Well, it got a scathing review by the worst critic in history, Bosley Crowther. And it destroyed its prospects for the whole country.
Yeah.
Even though it got raves in many other quarters.
Yeah, so in Europe there was.
Yeah.
He won 2 awards, I think it was, in Cannes.
Right.
And Bosley Crowther just absolutely trashed the movie, him and everything else. And not only did it destroy the movie and it never got seen in this country, it destroyed my father. I mean, his critics were, some critics said something bad. He really took it seriously. I mean, it was, don't tiptoe around it.
Crowther also panned Citizen Kane, I might add.
Just not talk about
No, let's.
that.
We shouldn't even.